Hi you guys, I was gonna say good morning, but it is definitely not morning. It's 2 p.m. on Christmas Eve, so happy Vlogmas Day 24. Wow, it's so exciting that it's Christmas Eve. I followed my own prescription last night and I slept for like 10 hours. Well, I stayed in bed for 10 hours and I did a face mask before and after, and I feel like a new woman, so I highly recommend that. It's been a long time since I let myself be in bed that long, and I know we don't all have the luxury, but if you can do that for yourself, you should, because I feel so much better. And now it's Christmas Eve, and I have a couple of main, sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I can set the camera in here. I have a couple of main missions for today. I have not brushed out my ringlet curls, I just curled my hair, but while my curls set, I'm going to wrap presents. I have wrapped and delivered all of my presents except for Nate's, and he's napping on the couch. So I hope he can't hear me because I wanted to show you guys what I got him. Nate, if you are watching this video, X out of it, turn it off. Do not watch this video. You're not allowed until after Christmas. So that's your last warning. Everybody else, you're allowed. You guys can stay. But I just thought I'd show you what I got him and wrap it with you. Then I also have some baking to do because I wanted to try to minimize my baking for tomorrow. I don't want to be in the kitchen too much on Christmas since we're not having like a big family meal or anything. It's just our little teeny tiny family. I'm not doing like a lot, but I just thought I'd prepare a couple of casseroles today, have a few errands to run, not any gifts or anything, but like I want to pick up some pie because I don't want to make a whole pie for the two of us. And I wanted to pick up like a couple of just little knick-knacky type things to have around tomorrow. So need to do all of that. Needless to say, I'm getting a late start on the day, but I think it's doable. And then, you know, we'll probably go out tonight, have a little slumber party in our jammies and just enjoy all the Christmassy stuff. So first, let me show you what I got him, and I'm gonna whisper. I hope you can hear me because I don't want him to know. So this situation here is all stocking stuffers. And usually I wait until like midnight to stuff the stocking, but then I realized why not just do it now and have it done. So I'm gonna stuff that. This can go with that probably. I can't decide yet. That's like a stocking stuffer basically. Okay, sorry to be showing you like unmentionables, as my mom would say, but these are kind of funny. Like all of my girlfriends' guys swear by these underwear. Whoops. And they have like compartments for things, so to speak. And supposedly they are like the most comfortable underwear ever. So we'll see what he thinks of these. They were not cheap. Like these are like fancy underwear, which cracks me up. Okay, then again, this is also not like super exciting for a guy, but I made him like a kit of his favorite scent. This is from Bath & Body Works and it smells so good. It actually smells masculine, I swear. And so there's a candle, which sadly he probably will never light, but I'll light it in his bathroom for him sometimes. He already has the cologne, so I got the deodorizing body spray. This wallflower makes his bathroom smell so good. Like legitimately, his bathroom is the best smelling room in the house, which is just wrong because it's a man's bathroom. But this mahogany teakwood scent is amazing, so I got him a refill for that. And then I also got one for his car. So this will be like his little signature scent. And I'm sure that's not that exciting to him, but I thought that was cute. I picked these up at Target because he really needed a new pair of these, and I thought they were really nice looking. I got, this is so funny, this attaches to a trash can, and you throw your trash through the basketball hoop into the trash can. He loves games and stuff, so I thought he would have fun with that. Maybe he could put it in his office or something. Speaking of ridiculous juvenile games, oh my gosh, he saw this at Target and he wanted it. It's like hot potato, but it's a pig that farts. I don't want to press it right now because he might hear it, but it's so ridiculous. It's so juvenile, but honestly, we'll probably have so much fun with this. So I might give him this as his one gift tonight so we can play this. Then on a more grown-up note, every time he fixes something, he's been complaining about our screwdrivers. So I got him a nice set of nice new sharp magnetized screwdrivers. And then this has tickets to an Angels game inside. I printed out the tickets and put them in there. I thought it was a little boring to just give paper tickets, so I put it in this Angels hat. So this will be a fun little gift. He'll think it's just a hat at first. And this is like his big gift, which I know this seems so unexciting. This is an earthquake kit. But ever since we moved to California, he has had it on his to-do list to create like a little earthquake kit for us for safety. And it's been driving him nuts that he hasn't gotten around to doing it. So I thought I would just take it off his to-do list. So I did all this research on like what's supposed to be in an earthquake kit, and I put it in this Tupperware that can go under our bed. And so it has a ton of water. This is so disgusting. I hope may no one ever need to eat this. Emergency food rations. It feels like a brick. It looks disgusting. So I also got some other foods that were recommended to have in these kits, just stuff that keeps for like a couple years. More water. Then this thing comes with a ton of different safety gear. I got this on Amazon for him. And I just realized I need to add a bag of dog food to make sure the doggies are taken care of, God forbid, if we ever need to use this kit. I honestly have no idea how I'm gonna wrap this because this is huge, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll find a way. It's also gonna take like a whole roll of paper probably. But speaking of wrapping paper, I'll show you. Some years I get all coordinated and I have like matching wrapping paper, but this year I just wanted to pick fun stuff. Let me see. I store the wrapping paper in another one of those tubs. This goes under the bed too. But let me show you. So this was from Target, and I just thought this was the cutest Disney paper ever. It's like little kid versions of all the characters. I know I say this all the time, but I just have to warn you yet again that we are children. We celebrate Christmas like children. We have no shame in that. We think it's fun. All right, then this paper is The Incredibles. And I love that they did it in red and green. I thought he would really get a kick out of that. Nate gets offended when I do this, but sometimes I get my own paper when I see perfect paper. Like, look at this, it's the Disney princesses. It's so cute. So he can wrap my gifts in this, and I'm sorry, Nate, but I just thought it would be fun. Actually, Nate, you better not be watching this. Okay, this paper, I was dying over how cute it is. I think this is all from Target. This might be from the dollar store, actually. But I love little Santa, Mickey, and there's like Minnie and Pluto and Donald Duck on here. So cute. What else? The rest of these are like birthday. Oh, I love this one. This is Santa in like beach gear. I found this at Old Navy. And oh, there's another one. This is Charlie Brown Peanuts, and it looks like a sweater. And that's just really precious, and I like the bright blue. It's kind of a fun, different color. So, and then there's paper that's left over from holidays of the past, but those were the new rolls I picked up. And they don't really match, but they're all just bright and fun and, you know, immature like us. So I'm going to get to wrapping everything, and that was your sneak peek. We are home from all our errands, and the late start that I got on today has continued into just a very late running day, and that's fine because we have nowhere to be. We were thinking about maybe going back out later and getting a drink or meeting up with people or something, but honestly, I don't think that's happening. Nate is still under the weather. It's kind of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, so poor guy. I feel really bad about that. And I'm totally down for just a really cozy, low-key Christmas at home this year. That's what I've always been planning on. So yeah, I'm gonna do some baking now. I'm gonna make us a little Christmas Eve dinner, and I thought I would show you guys how that goes. So here is what is cooking. I'm going to make like an overnight breakfast casserole for us for tomorrow morning, so I don't have to cook in the morning. This is a recipe by the Pioneer Woman, and it is so good. I've made this before, and it's really yummy. So, and in preparation for that, I have some kale. I know kale doesn't sound like it would be yummy, but trust me, it's so good in this recipe. I'm gonna saute this up. I have some mushrooms that are, ooh, steamed my lens up. Mushrooms that are roasting, and I think that's so smart that this recipe has you kind of dehydrate your vegetables in advance, because sometimes the water cooks out and it makes your casserole kind of like watery or runny. So that is the first step, and that's a really important step. Meanwhile, I have dinner going. We're gonna have some artichokes, so those are steaming, and some other kind of like finger type foods just for like an easy dinner tonight. And I'm gonna assemble this casserole. I only need like half of this kale for the casserole, so I might make a batch of kale chips. So if we get snacky tomorrow, we'll have like something salty and crunchy to reach for that's kind of healthy. So this is the breakfast casserole progress. I have some chopped up bread as a bottom layer, and then the kale and the mushrooms that I roasted. So you see, it's not like a crazy amount of kale. It's definitely not a healthy recipe because I'm about to add all of these eggs, and the thing that makes this recipe so delicious is there is half and half in there. I don't recommend skipping it because it honestly makes it so good, but I did swap it with like half milk and half and half, so you can cut it a little bit if you want to. But now I'm just gonna layer this cheese on. So the trick is you wanna pour this egg mixture really, really slowly because it needs to seep all the way down into the bread in the bottom layer. And that's what makes this breakfast casserole so good, is the bread at the bottom is like drenched with this eggy, creamy seasoning, and it's delicious. Okay, I just finished a little more prep, which is the corn casserole. Doesn't look very appetizing right now, but it will tomorrow. This is actually a Paula Deen recipe, y'all. So this is real Southern comfort food. And it reminds me of what my mom used to make. And it's horrible for you, but you know what? It's Christmas, so we're having some corn casserole. And it is creamed corn, regular kerneled corn, cornbread mix, sour cream and butter. And that is it. It's very simple. So basically I have it to the point where it's ready to stick in the oven. So I'm gonna put this in a casserole dish in the fridge overnight, and then tomorrow all I'll have to do is bake it and add a little cheese on top. Okay.
Look at the steam on this artichoke, baby.
It's fresh off the press for you. So Christmas Eve dinner is served. We have a glass of champagne. Cheers.
Thank you for doing all this.
Thank you. And we have our kind of traditional favorite treat, which is crackers with caviar. I know we're so bougie, especially because I got this diamond fork at the dollar store that Nate found. It's kind of awesome. But I've shown this before. We like to use creme fraiche, hard-boiled egg, and chive. We couldn't find any creme fraiche, so that's actually mascarpone. I'll tell you how it is. But those all go really well on a cracker together. And then artichoke is kind of, I don't know, like our tradition. Not for Christmas Eve, but we just like it, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
It was one of my mom's favorite, and we just try to have artichoke when we can. So I like to dip it in mayonnaise. Is that gross? And he likes to dip his in melted butter.
Garlic butter, right?
And yes, so bon appetit, babe.
Oh, I was gonna say one thing. It's
Yeah.
cheap caviar, relatively.
Oh yeah, this is like the cheapest grocery
Buns,
store. I think it was like $9. It's $9. So.
$90 beluga.
No, yeah,
Whatever.
it's like $9, but that's still pretty spendy for a little baby food jar.
It is.
But it's so good with these toppings. It like adds the perfect little saltiness.
Yeah.
So yay, Christmas Eve dinner is served.
Oh, the whole thing? Okay.
We can't forget to check in with Mickey today on Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve. Everybody's going over to Minnie's house tonight for her famous Christmas Eve dinner.
Thanks, Mickey. I'm about to have some old school relaxing fun and do some coloring because I found this free printable Disney Mickey gingerbread coloring sheet. We all know I went on a big Mickey gingerbread kick this year. And I just thought this would be kind of relaxing. I like adult coloring books, so well, this one's probably for kids, but I thought it would be relaxing. I got this.
That's exactly what you had.
I know, and I got this big kit of colored pencils on Amazon, so I just find it very soothing. And this is probably literally the only time all year that I'll ever make time to just unwind and do something mindless like this. So let's do it.
If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
What you doing?
Coloring.
The holidays.
Are you gonna color with me?
Nice.
I would like to.
But soon that
fun.
face-to-face time is gonna be over.
It's very de-stressing.
With Google Duo, make the highest quality video calls on iPhone
Oh, you're good at
and
this.
Android.
Well, that's very sweet of you to say. Happy Christmas Eve evening. We're relaxing. We're cozy by our fireplace in our Christmas tree, and
They know what you mean by fireplace.
yeah, you know what's up. And when I was a kid, it was a tradition that my dad would always read this to us every Christmas Eve. And I was recently reminded of that, partially because you guys asked me such great questions for my Q&A about like what my holiday traditions were, and it helped me spark old memories, so thank you guys for that. But also, I just watched the movie for the first time, and I don't know why I never saw it before, because Tom Hanks is like literally every character. What are you doing?
I'm trying to show them images. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
That didn't go so.
And you know I love Tom Hanks, so I thoroughly enjoyed the movie where he is like every single character.
Yeah, that was wacky.
I am bringing back the tradition of my dad always reading this book on Christmas Eve, and I was gonna make Nate read it to me. But I found out there's a like free recording of Liam Neeson reading this book. We're just gonna let Liam Neeson serenade us, and then we're going to exchange one gift, and then we're gonna get in our matching jammies and have our little Christmas Eve night. So let's do
We
it.
hope you have the same.
Yes.
Or similar.
Very cozy for all.
On Christmas Eve, many years ago, I lay quietly on my bed, circled once above us, then disappeared in the cold, dark, polar sky. Though I've grown old, the bell still rings for me, as it does for all who truly believe.
Aww. That's so nice. It's time for the Christmas Eve tradition of one gift.
Okay.
We all know the youngest gets to open it first.
That's right.
Pretty baby did a great job wrapping
Oh,
it.
thank you, thank you. Let's take a look at that. Well, you
I-
picked the wrapping paper. Let's
I
go.
taught him that he needs to wrap. And he does. Okay, the tag says, "Dear sweet, beautiful Mrs. Nauert, this gift is for you. Love, Mr. Nauert." Thank you, honey. Oh. What? Hallmark. So this is love. Oh, it's so beautiful. Is that a music box?
It's a musical
Honey, is
ornament.
this like my biggest gift? This seems fancy.
That's just a little something.
Thank you. It's so beautiful.
You know who it
I'm
is?
gonna cry a little bit.
Do you know who it is?
Yeah, it's Cinderella and Prince Charming. It's so sweet. It's beautiful.
Well, play it.
Does it need batteries in it? Here we go. Aww. I don't want to follow that act because this is like a joke gift.
Oh, and mine was like romantic.
Yours is like, that has to be the most romantic, sweetest gift.
Aw. To my little Christmas pig.
I know you were
Where's the phone,
enamored
though?
with the Christmas pigs this year.
Yes.
It's from me because Santa hasn't been here yet, obviously.
Oh, right. Here, I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do you like the Charlie Brown paper?
I do. Thank you. Do, 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 do.
So this is love.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I farted on
I
you.
sure did.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
So we've gone from that.
So this
this.
is love.
Well, anyway, we've had our one gift of the night, and now it is y'all's turn to have one gift for tonight.
Oh, right.
That pig is just creepy, honestly. So, oh my gosh, the pig. Okay, so this is a little giveaway I have for you guys today. We've done one every day for the last 24 days. Oops. And so today, one lucky winner will get this beautiful card. Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Start. Okay, wait. It always happens at a different time.
Suspenseful. Okay, can we put the pig down, please?
That's wonderful.
All right, no more interruptions from the pig.
Yes.
I apologize. Okay, you get, ooh, a honey face mask. I feel like all my favorite face masks were kind of saved for the end. And these face masks are so awesome. They like do not skimp on the product. They are like dripping in product. Okay, and then you get a $10 gift card to Amazon. You could use it to purchase a farting
Oh, that's
pig.
true. I don't know how much they are, but
That's probably about right. Or anything your heart desires. So enter the contest. The rules will all be below this video. If you want to
the little down arrow.
click the down arrow and you will see the rules. Very simple to enter, and I will give this to one lucky winner. And I think that's it, huh, babe? Mm-hmm. That is a wrap on Christmas Eve. We're gonna have our cozy night.
Yep.
And get all cuddly wuddly. Probably gonna listen to that pig fart for another hour.
Yes.
But I'll just play my Cinderella song louder than the farting to drown it out. We're delirious. We're drunk on eggnog.
Yeah.
I did not spike my eggnog. It's just plain eggnog. Alright. Well, I guess that's it.
Merry Christmas to all.
And to all a good night. And we will see you tomorrow.